Hey everyone, today we're going to go through Volunteer VCU and specifically the program manager level of access. If you'd like to recruit volunteers, manage your volunteers, or see your volunteer opportunities and track what's happening in Volunteer VCU, then ask your staff representative for program manager access, and that's something that we can grant you really easily. So step one in the program manager access is simply just going to volunteer.vcu.edu, and you'll see a My Programs tab. Now this tab won't have this many programs. It will just have the specific organization that you're working with. So for today's example, we'll use the Houston chapter. The very first page is just an overview of the chapter page. So you'll have your chapter logo, your program managers. Feel free to add any other volunteer leaders to this, your contact information, which you can change to your own and use your chapter Gmail account, the name of your program. If you want anyone else, any other volunteer leaders to receive emails for notifications, you can do that here. Causes is important. If you remember when you signed up for Volunteer VCU, you're asked to identify your causes, so what you're really passionate about. And later we'll talk about skills, which you also identify when you log into Volunteer VCU. So please feel free to pick what causes and passions really fit with your constituent organization. Put that here. Other things you don't really need to worry about, your EIN, or if you do have a video, feel free to put that here. Your social handles, your location, you do need a state and a zip code. So put that here, whatever you're comfortable with. That's just so folks who join the platform, it notifies them of opportunities in their specific area. Descriptions, make this your own as well, who you are and what you do. So feel free to change any of the language that you see here. The next thing that we'll show you is the opportunity view. So opportunities are all listed here. These are your specific volunteer opportunities. You can see who's responded. You can edit your opportunities. So we'll look at this, the responses for the sporting events chair here. So we can see we've had one response. You can track hours if that's something that you're interested in. You can message responders directly from the platform, and you can also export your responses as well. So just an easy way to see who's interested and just message them in bulk through the platform, which is really convenient and easy. If you want to post a new volunteer opportunity, simply click on the button here, add a new opportunity, and you can start to build out your own volunteer opportunity. So everything's pretty intuitive and straightforward. The title, the description of your opportunity. You have the ability to send out private links if you want. So if there is an opportunity that's very specific and you only want to send it to 5 people or something along those lines, you can do that here. Duration, is it something that's ongoing throughout the year? Is it a date specific? Choose that here. Does your opportunity have a capacity? How many hours do you expect the volunteer to work? Hours description, if it is a date-based opportunity. Team registration really just gives folks the opportunity to register as a group versus an individual. So on most of the volunteer opportunities that we post, we put yes to the team registration just to get as many people as possible. Minimum and maximum age is probably something that you're not going to deal with too much. Family friendly, is it outdoors? Is it wheelchair accessible? Outdoors, if you click yes, it's going to give you an inclement weather plan, which is nice. Attributes is something you do not need to worry about, and just the location of your volunteer opportunity. If it is something like you're recruiting new leaders or something like that, again, just add a zip code. That's all you really need. That ties back to the demographics of the folks in the platform. Skills is what I touched on earlier. So for each volunteer opportunity, pick out the specific skills that it pertains to. If it's something like someone working event check-in or something like that, we just always default to RAM Spirit, which is just a nice way if it's something like a parking lot attendant or things of that nature. If other people need to receive the emails when someone registers, go ahead and put this in. You might add some other volunteer leaders. Every volunteer opportunity in the platform needs a waiver just for liability purposes. So reach out to your staff representative and ask which waiver is proper for each of your opportunities, and they can help you out, and you can just simply add that here. So that is how you add a volunteer opportunity. The other part of the platform, really the last part that you might use, is the events functionality. So this is just another place to promote your watch parties or any events that you may have just so folks in your area are automatically going to receive an email and be notified of the events that you're having. So all you do is hit add a new event and put in your event specific information here. You can enable RSVPs, or you can just put in the copy register here and direct them to the external link that you already have. So everything on this page is pretty self-explanatory, but just another great way to promote your events to everyone in the platform. Beyond that, everything's pretty straightforward. If you want program manager access, please feel free to reach out to your staff representative, and please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. Thanks so much.